My name is Milton Lava, and thank you for tuning in to King 6. First off, the atmosphere is continuing its formation. And as usual, the ground is still liquid rock, continuing its path to give Earth a solid crust. In other news, I have just received intel that yet another asteroid has collided with Earth. Of course, this asteroid is not strong enough to create a big enough body as big as the Moon back when Earth was 9.3 billion years old, still during this eon. We'll send you over to Asteroid to explain the current conditions. Here we are experiencing yet another asteroid shower along with volcanic eruptions. The asteroids and comets are colliding with Earth, but it's not taking a huge amount of rock away from Earth's crust. As for the weather, it will continue to be very hot, at around 200 degrees Fahrenheit, for the next several million years, with a 100% chance of asteroid showers. And after that, it should cool off a little bit to allow the ground to gradually solidify over time. Due to the 100% chance of asteroid showers, I suggest that you all head over to your local asteroid-resistant shelters to watch out for any incoming danger that will move into the system in the next several million years. Be sure to wear your heat-resistant suits to keep cool, and your masks to breathe in oxygen. Also, wear your adamantine boots that will not melt in the lava. Be sure to have an amazing next 800 million years. Make sure to be safe. Join us next time during the Archean Eon.
Hi, I'm Ocean Breeze, and you're watching the first King 6 broadcast of the Eon. Earlier in the Eon, the mantle finally cooled enough to let the continental crust form completely. The average temperature of the Earth as of now is 183 degrees, which is dropping 17 degrees from the Hadean Eon. Igneous rocks used to dominate the surface of the Earth, but it didn't last long, for oceans took over, and now only the tips of volcanoes are poking through. Now for the biggest news of the Eon, life has finally been found. Photosynthetic organisms, which scientists are calling archaea, have been found in oceans. This photosynthesis lets oxygen off, which would allow for more life, although it is used in reactions in the bottom of the ocean and decaying matter. Now, on to Britton for current outdoor conditions. It is extremely hot out here at 183 degrees Fahrenheit, so be sure to stay underwater to stay cool. Staying underwater also helps protect you from the toxic air filled with carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and water vapor. Although it is safer than the air, the oceans are still overly acidic, so don't forget to wear your acid suit for maximum protection. Thanks to the photosynthetic organisms, there will soon be oxygen produced that will create breathable air above land, but that's eventually. That's it for the Archean Eon. Thanks for watching.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Ricecat, and welcome to the Proterozoic Eon, also known as Snowball Earth. Recently, plate tectonics have begun moving and creating modern mountains. Also, continental drift has begun and landforms are being separated. In other news, we have just begun seeing multicellular organisms roaming the Earth. To look into the weather, I will send you over to Gabriel Glacier. Here we are experiencing very cold temperatures of about negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit. This cold temperature is felt all around Earth, resulting in the formation of glaciers. To avoid this cold temperature, I advise you to either stay inside or wear very warm clothes such as hats, scarves, gloves, or whatever to keep warm in this harsh lack of heat. Hope you stay warm in the Proterozoic Eon. See you next time on King 6 in the final Eon, the Phanerozoic.
Hi, it's Macy Extinction from King 6, and I'm here to report the conditions from the beginning of the Phanerozoic Eon until now and predictions for what will come next. We are only halfway through the Eon, and it is already one of the most influential Eons yet. Mountains and glaciers have been forming due to continental drift, as well as Pangaea splitting off into its own separate continents. A mass extinction called PT killed over 96% of all life forms on Earth at the time. Although, this wasn't all bad, for it set up the Cambrian explosion. The Cambrian explosion was a boom of multicellular life in species from spiders to dinosaurs, which brings us to our next struggle. The plant population at the time lacked strength in numbers, leaving carbon dioxide to fill the air and making hardly breathable air for newly forming species. Now, I'll give the spotlight over to Dina Dinosaur, reporting live from outside with the weather, safety tips, and reminders. The temperature in the beginning of this eon ranged from 9 to 14 degrees and is predicted to reach a whopping 73 degrees in a little over 500 million years due to global warming. There are dangerous levels of CO2 out here, so be sure to wear your oxygen mask at all times. Dinosaurs are now the dominant species on Earth, leaving us with yet another life-threatening condition. There are many shelters near you, so be sure to use them to your advantage and know where they are. So in case of a dinosaur being spotted, you have a much greater chance at survival. Thanks for listening to our final broadcast. Hope you enjoyed it.